Yo, yo, yo. Yeah. They're like, this shit not shit behind.
if they can handle the weather in this game. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Eagles offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a double.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep, you got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also...
Snags it and he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Sells the run, looking to pass. Lets it fly. Turns it on to midfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Eagles peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wilson to pass. He's got the tight end. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, what a start for this offense. That's what you kind of want, man. You want to get in a rhythm. You want to get in the flow. Now, you don't expect 3 plays and 3 first downs, but they'll absolutely take it. But coming out the gates with energy, with passion, executing at a really high level.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Long way to go on second down. Again. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short and it's fourth down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
The Blue Devils offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched in corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Can we play a little bit deeper than normal? Sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play. To the air, it's Mahan. Rush right in his face. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Second and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And it's decision time on this first drive. And I choose aggressiveness, right? Set the tone in this football game. You got a 4th and short situation. Trying to get points on this drive. Establish yourself.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. They'll move the wide receiver. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Blue Devils, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fresh center downs going to the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Picked off. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover 2 look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route and come away with a turnover.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Tells the run, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's a fumble. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow rotating how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
The Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Turns into the pile. Ball down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get 1st downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Trying to establish the run. They put the brakes on it.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
It's complete to the left. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Smashes ahead. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
One of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Going to the ground. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it on the right. Spins away from the defender. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Man, it's nice to throw to a guy that just competes, refuses to go down, breaks tackles, makes plays, and that's what he has with this receiver. Just a great job being physical. Some guys, you've seen at the receiver position, they're willing to go down. They don't want to be touched. Not this guy.
Into the house. Touchdown.
right now on their heels. They have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Caught over the middle. It's Little. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Blue Devils come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Throws to the wideout. Caught, it's Wesco. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw, it's Mahan. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. And the Blue Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Wants to throw one first. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with this decision.
From the gun. Turning it on. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Working the ground game. Maybe some room here. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires quickly. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Hey, who says hitch passes can't get big yards? Receiver catches it, makes a guy miss, and goes and gets a first down.
Wilson will throw. On the move. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Eagles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Burrowing for yardage. Smashes through the tackle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Boston College will try to get it in on a 1st and goal. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Eagles. He got it beat down in bounds. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handed to the back. He just threw his nose right into the middle of the pile and was stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now we get a timeout from the Blue Devils. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Mahan. Oh, pressure's coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped them.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to let it go. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Trying to take it back. Quick with the spin move. Running through contact. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Drops back on first down. Finds the tight end. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The lone back's got it. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, in a season filled with magical moments, even more here today in this Gator Bowl.
It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this 3rd quarter. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, the Blue Devils head coach told me coming out of the locker room, his quarterback, not typically one to turn it over like this. He has an opportunity right now taking the field on offense to start the 3rd quarter. He said ball security has to be at the top of the mind. Slow down, take what the defense gives you, and make sure we're holding on to the football. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Blue Devils want to move quickly. Snags it over the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Straight ahead, it's Cavazos. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. It's complete to the right. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. The Blue Devils have this offense rolling. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Moves the pocket. It's Mahan. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the night.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Running to the left. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They were all over it.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. No room to bring it back. The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Changing the routes with his receiver. Dropping back, it's Mahan. They're all over him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Off-play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And, man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good, and you can't even protect your quarterback on third. Like, everything.
You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it when panicking ever really helps. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.